All right, let's go FSA Quiz 3. And the first one is a doozy. It's a tough one, but let's break it down. Let's start with this here. I'm going to erase this mess because I'm going to start from the TOP. Because one thing you need to know for the rest of your life is when you see the word of in math problems, it really usually 99% of the time, 90% of the time, get it? 99% of the time is going to mean some kind of operation. What do you think of is going to mean? Will it mean multiply, divide, add, subtract? We're going to find out. Okay, duplicate slide. Why would I duplicate? It just takes time. I want a new slide. I want a new slide. New slide. Insert. New slide. Here we go. So think of this. What is half of, I don't know, 6? Let's try that. What's half of 6? Well, we know if you take 6, like 6 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, divided in half, so you have half on this side, half on this side, that half of it is 3. Or you can take like a pizza and cut it into 6 slices. Can I cut it into 6 slices? This is not easy. I always have trouble with this. Ah, there it is. And so if you cut it into 6 slices and you take half of it, here it is, half. It's 3! 1, 2, 3 slices. Okay, so we get the idea. All right, let's, new slide. I wish it were easier to put a new slide in here. Boom! All right, so where's Mr. Hoffman going with this? Well, hang in there. He's trying to get there. Half of 3 equals 6. What's half of half? Half of half equals, well, let's see. Let's take a pizza, cut it in half. All right, so this is half and this is half. Now let's take that half right here, cut it in half. We're talking about this much of the pizza. How much is that? Well, it has to be equal slices for fractions. So this would be 1/4. This would be 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. So the amount that we're looking at here and the green is 1/4. Half of a half is 1/4. Again, Mr. Hoffman, what is your point? You're kind of like a circle. You're pointless. Ah, I love it, said the triangle. Let's go. Next. New slide. So what we're trying to say here, what I'm trying to say in a long way, not the short way, is half something 6 equals 3. So what would we do? We'd actually multiply this. Remember of, it means multiply. Watch, because this would be 6 over 1. Well, 6, how do you get 3, Mr. Hoffman? Because, well, let's see, 1/2 times 6 over 1. 1 times 6. So 1 times 6 is 6. And the bottom, blue for bottom this time, 2 times 1 is 2. That's really 6 divided by 2. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. Or you can say 2 times something is 6. Well, that'd be 2 times 3. What about half of half? Half of half of half. Let's turn that of into a multiplication sign. And we can say 1 times 1 is 1. And 2 times 2 is 4. So it's really multiplying. So what's the big deal here? The big deal is, the big takeaway is of for the rest of your life. Please remember of in math, of is multiply. I would say that 99% of the time. And we will learn about percents in semester 2. And even then, the word of is going to mean multiply. With that being said, let's look at our problem for just a moment. Can we eliminate some of these? Because you can right away eliminate some of these. See this division symbol? We're dividing. Let's see, we see this word of? See this word of? That means you would multiply. You would multiply 1/3 times 3/4, and that's not what this is. Chip-chong. That's not what this is. Chick-chong. So our choices are between C and D. Oh, that makes things so much easier. See? All right, let's go back. 6 divided by 2. What does that mean, 6 divided by 2? What we're trying to say here, let's see, 6 divided by, I should color code this a little bit differently. Let's make the 6 yellow. Oh, come on, Hoffman. I say one thing and do another. Do what I say. Do what I say? No, do what I want you to do, not what I say. So here's our 6. And since this is blue, how many 2's? That's what we're trying to say. 6. Oh, that's too big. I'm trying to say 6 divided by 2. We're saying how many 2's go into 6? How many 2's can we fit into 6? Let's see here, shall we? Here's a 2. There's one time. Oh, here's another 2. 2 times. I could fit 2 into 6 2 times at least. Can I go one more time? I can fit 2 into 6 3 times. Fitting the 2 into 6 3 times. 3 times. See, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 times it goes in. All right, so what does that have to do with this? Well, look at the problem. It says 1/3, and I'll color code. What color code? I use yellow. I already used yellow. Let's use green. 1/3, and we'll use blue, divided by 3/4. So what we're saying here is 1/3 divided by 3/4. How many times does 3/4 go into 1/3? Does that help you down here? How many times? Oh, I see a how many. How many times? How many of these 3/4 can we fit into 1/3? You're on your own from here, okay? All right.